Hi, I'm Cash, and welcome to Cash Talks Football. Well, I use my over 20 plus years coaching experience all over the world to break down every single goal in the Premier League scored by everybody. One of the main things I like to do is explain a couple of rules and the coaching things that I've gone by for years and years. One of them is called the rules of three, where a couple of mistakes always end up in a goal. If someone creates three, by the way, it's kind of weird when you see it and you can speak more to it over it happens. It just happens. The three mistakes could be at the other end of the field, but you'll still concede the goal because your team made three catastrophic mistakes all in a row, and then you give up a goal. Here we go. This is going to be the three catastrophic mistakes. Muppet over here playing out the back and decides that he's Lionel Messi, and decides to outrun this guy here. Now the problem normally when you're when you're trying to cut across a striker like this as a defender, you're going to lose out. Right now he's in all sorts of trouble. Gets a little nick, but don't worry, he's going to make up for it. Now, if I'm coaching you and you are stood there and you are passing the ball there 4 yards away from someone, I am screaming at you because that's a waste of a pass. Unless he's giving it straight back and you're pinging it there or you're pinging it there. But you're on the run. So as you're in motion, you're the one in charge. You're running to the guy. Passing to him doesn't help. But he's in full panic mode, this guy. And he slips and he messes it all up. Now he's panicked and he's done. See, this guy's trying to do the right thing. What he's tried to do was give him an angle to drop to so he could clear the ball. That's why he's moved slightly out of his way. And of course he's running at him, so he's moved slightly out of his way. So then we've got another catastrophic mistake where he's completely screwed up, but don't worry, we're going to make another one. And as we keep going forward, we're looking at this poor centre-back, and he sees this running onslaught of Everton, hoping that they play like Everton and mess it up, which they don't. But then we have that. Easy. Straight into the corner. The keeper should be having it from there. I don't know why he's not got that. So that's another catastrophic mistake. We've got three in a row. Two, well, you can class the slip as one, but it's almost sort of four. The guy, yeah, it's a mess. It's a complete mess. You can go back and count for yourself, but the keeper should be saving that all day. This is the other angle we're having a look at. Easy. Bosh. And it just got it's just awful. Keeper gets done. Centre-back gets done. And it's just an easy goal for Everton. Let's have a look at the next goal. Sometimes your horrific mistakes don't come in the threes. It just comes in the fact that your goalkeeper is rubbish. This is a classic example. There's just so many people that have different sort of opinions on this, right? Punch or catch. Here we go. Here's the first mistake. Punches. Terrible punch. Absolutely terrible. But also, this is what I want to point out. It's not just a terrible goalkeeper's punch. Look at just basically no one is out putting pressure on this ball. Now, if you've watched my channel for a long time, you know that this D is one of the main things that you defend. If you're defending your goal here, you want someone anywhere around this spot, so when the ball breaks, you can clear it. If you want to score goals, stand in this area here and you'll score goals. It always drops to this. Why? It's the middle of the field. The ball always drops to this area here. You should be marking it or standing in there if you want to score goals. Punched away. Don't worry. We're bouncing it back again. Look, still no pressure. Still no one's coming out to pressure the ball. So if someone stood in the D, they're getting there. They're putting pressure on that ball, and that's not happening. Don't worry, though. We're going to hump it back into the box, boosh, for no reason. And here comes our protagonist, the keeper of the day. He's going to mess it up one more time, just like he did on the first goal. And whap. There he goes. Again, if anyone's there on the D, they can run out and pressure this ball, but no one's still there in this spot. And this poor little wee man here, can't wait to smash into the net box and laugh at the goalkeeper for doing another terrible thing. There we go. Let's get on to the next goal because these are fun. It seemed to be a theme in this game. Every time Bournemouth were trying to outrun Everton, they lost the ball. And here's another classic example. Now, of course, they're warranting a foul here, which I can't necessarily blame them all really to not like. Okay, maybe not. The guy's gone down. But the first thing you're supposed to do is get back up and play the game of football, not stand there like a baby crying because you're about to lose a goal. Look at them looking at referee. Referee's your mum and dad. Mum and dad, the man's been mean. No, get up and win the damn ball, you loser. Doesn't. Sits there crying on the floor, hands raised, waiting for something to happen from his mum and dad. Doesn't. All of a sudden, Everton on the charge. Now, this looks fine, though. quite frankly, as bad as Bournemouth is set up here, it's 4 versus 3. I know he's kind of in it, but yeah, not really, because he'll be back in time. I'm not really worried about that. Oh no, now it's not. Oh no, now we find out Bournemouth are really in trouble. And why was that guy running the ball out of the back instead of trying to keep possession? Yeah, but don't worry, we're going to mess it up even more. Plays the ball in behind here. Now, if you watch this, right, watch this space unfold. When he slows down here, he's slowing down. This guy is marking this guy here, right? He can see he's going for a run and he needs to track him. He doesn't. He stops and stands at the ball. Well, this guy's doing that. Your player's run off, mate. You should be going with him. He doesn't. Look at him. Off he goes. He stops and stands and looks at the ball with him. What are you doing? Then he points. That's your man. No, it's yours, you muppet. All of a sudden, there's massive gaps, all sorts of problems. And if you're smart, you've suddenly realised the gap is going to appear here because he's running this way and he's running this way. I should really watch these goals before I say anything. Oh, look, I'm right. And there we go. Forward it goes. Their goalkeeper's completely out of position. What a shocker. And he taps it in and then he smashes it just to make sure. Yeah, out and out, it's all terrible. Look how many players from Bournemouth are on the line, around the box with the keeper in the net. That shouldn't be happening, but it did. There we go. I'll see you on another Cash Talks Football when no one cares about Everton and Bournemouth or what they do, but they are fun games to watch. I'll see you next time.